Excited, thankful to have Ozzmosis joining the Newgate stud roster, and today joined by his trainer Bjorn Baker and Newgate Farms Henry Field to discuss his prospects moving forward.
Everyone's using the e-trackers now, so we get the speed and the heart data, and what we see from him is I haven't got a horse that recovers anywhere like him. I think he's exceptionally quick, and we haven't really even gone full speed with him in gallops. We don't need to. So he's got speed, he's got the recovery, he's got the ticker, and he's a very good looking horse. I can't wait to see him after a season or two at stud. He's really going to develop into a lovely horse. He's elegant, he's got a heap of quality, and he's probably not unlike Zoustar himself.
If you can get the big banger son of Zoustar, the stud that gets that son of Zoustar is in a hugely advantageous position, and we really felt that at the time, with the backing of our Colt syndicate, we went in and took a position in Ozzmosis and thought he may just be that horse which will be the big banger by Zoustar, and it turns out that as a Coolmore winner he's going to be that horse when he goes to stud.
Yeah, I certainly hope so, and I think he's got all the credentials to do so.
I can tell you matter-of-factly, that morning at Warwick Farm when you said to me a week after those first 2-year-old trials, this horse, I'm telling you, Henry, is an absolute machine, was the morning that really ingrained that horse in my mind.
There's nobody here that can stop me, cause I'm in a league of my own, yeah. Y'all can just sit back and watch me.
Ozzmosis stays down near the inside.
You can't stop me, I'm running through. I'm untouchable.
Ozzmosis race through, grab the lead. Mr. Kennedy can't go with it. Amrap's down the outside, but Ozzmosis, he's all class. And Ozzmosis, he's down 1 by 2.5.
I'm untouchable.
I thought he would win his first race. I actually wasn't at Gosford that day. I was at home, extremely nervous. Often with these horses, when you've got a big reputation or you like them a lot, first start you're the most nervous. And then I went to Randwick with him, and I thought he was the biggest certainty I've ever had at Randwick, ever.
Lovely looking horse. I was really wrapped with the way that he won at Gosford.
They can never reach me where I'm at, I'm in a rocket cockpit. In other words, you can't touch me. It's like I got the ball and it's rugby. And you won't see me when I'm coming through. You can't stop me, I'm running through.
Down to the business end now. Royal Tribute and Ozzmosis. They're well clear from the rest. Ozzmosis starting to wedge clear late. And Ozzmosis goes on to win it by a length and a quarter to Royal Tribute.
Never been that confident that far from home. Once had him on the bridle, I just thought it's a matter of aiming and shooting, really.
I think he's actually got a really, probably a more flexible racing pattern than people know. He can switch off. He did that when he won at Randwick, and he did that in his first start. But then his early spring races, he drew out a little bit, so we had to roll forward and sit outside the lead.
We're ready. Off in the Heritage Stakes.
They can never reach me where I'm at, I'm in a rocket cockpit. In other words, you can't touch me. It's like I got the ball and it's rugby. And you won't see me when I'm coming through. You can't stop me, I'm running through.
Ozzmosis lifting, kicking. Ozzmosis goes on to win the Heritage. The colt remains unbeaten.
They talked the talk and he walked the walk. He sat outside the other boom horse, he put pay to him, he was a sitting shot, and he went on with the job.
Next race in the Roman Consul, once again drew a little bit awkward, and it was only the 2 weeks between runs, and I thought he came through that Roman Consul very well, and then in the Coolmore he was just able to take it up and take luck out of the equation, and there was a pretty smooth watch.
Ozzmosis in front by a length and a half to Shinzo. Then came V8 Arkansas Kid. Ozzmosis at the clock tower, led by a length to Shinzo. Arkansas Kid and I Am Unstoppable is running on. The leader Ozzmosis with 50 metres to go. Ozzmosis is clear and will take it out by a length and a quarter.
It's a history-making race. The Coolmore Stud Stakes has been taken out by Ozzmosis, leading all the way.
Couldn't believe how well he just travelled. I sort of had to take a second look that I was at the 300 and I was still travelling.
I mean, it's a great stadium-making race. It takes the best 3-year-old sprinting colt in the country to win it, so it's a bloody hard race to win. He won it. Zoustar won it, his sire. His grandsire, Northern Media, his great-grandson, in Costa de Lager. So 4 generations of the one line winning the same race is quite amazing, all of which were very, very good stallions before him. So, I mean, like all you can do in life and this business is learn from history, and if history was to repeat, you'd have to be as confident about Osmosis going to stud as any horse you could retire.
When did the catch cry Aussie, Aussie, Aussie pop into your head? Was that like a thing that you had held back, or was it on the day in the winning? It was the greatest winning speech I've ever heard post race.
It was a great winning speech. It was a great winning speech.
Aussie, Aussie, Aussie. What do you say? I was happy to do it too, and I'll do it again.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for your time, Bjorn. Thank you.